Thanks. Oh. Hola. Buenas noches. Bonsoir. C'est planically once again flying into orbit here from San Francisco on Friday, the day of what planet? Venus. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for having a show. It's a beautiful day for walking around the city, doing whatever you're going to do this evening. I just want to say before we start the show that there is tonight a benefit concert slash DJ event at 10:15 Folsom for Chabi Sabah, who is in the hospital with stage 4 cancer. So it's a benefit to help him with bettering his situation and making him more comfortable. And if you have any questions about that, please call. This is a live show. Our phone number, excuse me, is 415-861-6648. And Planically is a show. Mainly, we usually have a lot of artists, but we've had scientists and healers and lots of different people who do things that are important. And tonight we are so lucky and fortunate to have an esteemed guest. And I did it again. You know what? I had it on the camera on me, and then I was checking the other camera. We get in here so fast. You have no idea. It's live. Everybody's running in. Everybody's running out. Anyway, this is Planically, and tonight we have an esteemed guest. I think you can see his name there, Lynn Gentry. If you know him and you know his work, call him up. But first, we would like to see him here on Planically.
How are you doing, Jennifer?
I'm doing well. I'm glad to see you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah, it's really good. Can you tell us a little bit about? You have a band. You have what all is the Lynn Gentry composition about?
Well, it's kind of a series of different arts. The great thing that's been inside of doing art in the sort of way that I've done is the idea of a collaboration of kind of different arts kind of coming into a lot of different intimate settings. Whereas inside of the poetry that I do, I've kind of dominantly kind of been seen on Haight and Ashbury in front of Ben and Jerry's, where within that it's been great. I've been able to produce kind of thousands of poems for people kind of throughout the world there. And the great thing about that is it's kind of this sort of a very intimate setting where it's between you and the patron. It's like, but it's the idea it could become anything. Inside of music, we've done music in such a way where it's been a very fun thing where essentially in the band kind of evolving, it's been this sort of ever-changing band with a couple of members who stayed, where it's me, the accordion player, and the bass player that have kind of stayed with this idea of an ever-changing sort of idea of song cycles and different things like that. So that's with the Disposition.
And yeah, I got a chance to see your band last week or the week before at Kaleidoscope, right? Mm-hmm. You had a residency there?
Yeah, and it was great. I mean, because Kaleidoscope has been one of our favorite venues, that Sarah Powell has a great thing going there where it's really inside of venues like that. I love places like Kaleidoscope because the audience, it's like the community, the audience really gets to interact so much more of where it's kind of nice where it's like you have the shows that are on stages, but it's kind of nice to have shows that's like you're literally sitting inside of someone's living room.
Yeah.
You're literally there. Everybody's on the same level, and even though you're performing for them, it's like as if you're giving a direct gift, to your audience, and that was great. Where the idea of being able to come up with a sort of idea for a concept album and work on it week by week, and just have that sort of setting to kind of present it in.
Oh, so when will your album or your
Well, the concept
you
album,
ready?
it's still evolving at the same time.
Okay.
It's like the residency was more so to get us all inside of the same room, start thinking through these ideas, start collaborating through the ideas. And also it was great because we were able to bring in a lot of different other artists, just singer-songwriters from bands that we really love. But the album that we're working on now, we're going to be going into the studio at the end of the month, and the great thing is that that we're working on right now is that the band will be producing the album ourselves. We're basically, it's just going to be, we go into the studio, we make it, we come out with a product. We've been doing this a series of songs for a while where we've had this sort of set where we tried last year to make the album, and it wasn't the right time, but now it's like it's at a place where we finally get to do it ourselves, and I'm
Right.
very much looking forward to that. Yeah.
Cool. I was really fortunate last week to get to videotape Lynn in action, not with the band, but with the poetry, and I wanted to show it, but I have the tape, but anyway. It's probably going to be a half an hour special that you'll see later on and I'll let you know on Planet Glee, because it's really cool to watch Lynn at work on Haight Street, typing poems just from the top of his head, and really beautiful poems, and signing them and saying, here, letting it go. I think it's cool. So were you going to type a poem for a color?
Yes, I'd love to.
Where are you, colors? Call in, you may get a poem. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, call in. Planet Glee has a poet here. And in the meanwhile, maybe we should take up the Facebook. Now, I'm wondering how, I forget how to do this. There it is. Okay, there's the Facebook. Shall we? And the Facebook takes us to one of your songs.
Yeah, you can click on the band page there, and under the band page on the left side there's a button that says band page, and the band page has different selections of songs that we've had.
The only thing is we need that's the one thing that we're missing. We usually have like let's see, we've got black space showing right here. Take up the preview, please, Jennifer. That's what we're looking at, the Facebook. What we usually do is we have one of those cameras that comes down and can show us this, but actually I don't really know how to get it to become part of the I know where to pick it up, but I don't know how to we usually use the camera to come down on it. But anyway, there's the disposition. Did you want to let's see. did you want us to sing until
Well, let's see. Could the songs play from there, or?
Let's try it. Okay, take it back up. Let's see what it will sound like. Okay.
It's a slow intro also.
Yeah, that's cool. While we're talking, why don't you tell me about some of the bands that you like, the people you like playing with? I probably haven't heard of many of them.
In the community kind of here, there's been a lot of bands that I've been fortunate to collaborate with, fortunate to play with. Especially inside of Haight, I really love the Jugtown Pirates inside of, anytime that I can play a show with Buckster, it's great, As far as collaborating, I've been collaborating with Matt Adams, with Matt Weldy.
Oops, your thing is, excuse me, it's playing now.
Let's see. I think probably bring it up on the computer volume. It sounds like the Family Folk Explosion. I've been able to collaborate with Mark Matos, Matt Weldy, Jesse Lemmy Adams, Joe Lewis, Joe Miller. And I think even John Shahiri, who I'll be playing a show with the Sufis on Sunday, where I get to kind of do stuff with him. But it's been a great experience,
Oh, you have a show this Sunday?
Yeah, over at Viracocha.
And that's on Valencia? Yeah,
21st.
What's that? That space is kind of like Kaleidoscope, huh?
Yeah, it's the same sort of vein, It's very, very cool people, very, very interesting collective, And
not really like a nightclub, but more like a...
No, not at all.
Performance space, would you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Cool, Sunday. All right. Yeah. With the Sufis.
Yeah, with AV Collective, it's short films, I'll be opening, and the great thing is there's going to be food there that night, where if you RSVP, you can find us on Facebook. Either you go to the Disposition on Facebook, or you go to Sufis on Facebook, and you can just RSVP, and there'll be food there that night,
How do I do? I tried to turn up the volume here.
Oh, the dot, bring it over to the other side.
There we go. Okay.
Right. And then I'd say press play again. And then
okay.
I think.
Do you want to sing along with it so we can hear?
Oh,
No? Let's see if we can hear it. Okay. Now I got what I need to do is maybe turn up mic 4, or else put this mic over here. Let's see. We'll try it. Okay.
Did you also press the buttons right below the? You see where the sliders are?
Yeah.
Right above there, I think if you press the button right above the slider, I think that will turn that channel on. There. One of those is gonna be it.
Okay.
Whichever one it's coming through.
Yeah, I don't know. We're trying to get that to play here.
Soon the bell may call. Try to keep the secret. What we all know now, before we could not see it. The telltale hearts alone. Try to keep the secret. The chambers that were closed now reveal the secret. What we all know now, before we could not see it. Rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on. The light, but now we are not living. The roads that we forgot, the side we just can't get. Relax, we must just go on living. Remember what we learned. Be careful what you get. Rock me on, rock me on, rock me on, rock me on. Chose for one another. I loved you like a friend, sometimes like a brother. But what we all know now is more than just a day. What we all know now, time to share must stay. Rock me on.
Thank you for looking at that that video and listening to it. I'm wondering if we have any callers, someone who wants to hear to get a poem, because Lynn has got his typewriter right here. You can show it. Show your typewriter. He's ready to type a poem for you at any time. Right there. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes I wonder if our phone is working, because we used to get a lot of calls, and I know where the calls come in are like right there. So, but anyway, Lynn, it's up to you. Do you want to?
Yeah, I can do one.
Yeah, you want to do one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. What idea should I run on?
How about peace? Up to you. What do you think our viewers really need to would want to know about, or love, peace, love. It's up to you. You got a minute. We're going out in a few minutes. Can we stop here? I want you to be able to read it on before we go out. You've got like 10 seconds. Okay? I'm going to say bye. See you next week.
Taking peace of thought and lucid dreams of reality, we set upon a street, knowing that now was opportunity. We search all the so ageless for limitless foreign bliss. We talked of something better while seeing the world twist into love.
Yes! Lynn, thank you so much for coming on. And we'll have to get our friends to call in. And next time. And yeah, that was really cool. And I'm really glad you brought your typewriter. And I'm wondering if I get to keep the poem.
Oh yes.
Because I don't have a poem. But thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and let me put up your let's see, which one do I want? This one. Right here, you see the Treehouse Orchestra, Sufis, the Disposition, this Sunday. Voila! Voici! Lynn Gentry from the Disposition, a very cool band, and I think it's going to be a very cool show. So you're going to come on the show again?
Oh yes, of course.
Cool. That was fun. It was really fun. It goes by really fast because it's only 22 minutes.
Yeah.
And we started at 6:03. So.
Yeah.
I told myself I was going to stop putting it, making a mistake on the first shot. The first shot should always be on me and Planet Glee. And then things happen so fast. And getting in here, and getting everything set up because somebody else is going to come on after us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they open the door by now and say that they're ready to go. I think they're called the Pirates of something. But what's nice is that we can, they're ready. Okay. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Should I press?
I can do it actually.
Okay.